here's what we're doing. We're making a mess today. All right? Here's why we're making a mess. Because we install paper patios all the time, right? And people make messes on them all the time, right? So, something that we can do to help our clients clean their messes up is we can put a sealer on their pavers, okay? So you know what a sealer is? It is a thin layer, in this case, of acrylic polymer blend. Can you say acrylic?
Acrylic blend.
Yeah, you did pretty good. That was very good. So what it does is it starts off wet. Sealer starts off wet, and then they put it on the pavers, and it soaks into the paver, and it dries up, and it fills all the little tiny holes that you can't see. And it helps the paver from soaking up things like wine and baking grease and ketchup so that you can clean it up easier. Do you want to feel it? You want to feel the difference between all of these? Feel that one? Feel them. Go ahead. Feel that one. Feel this one. There you go.
This one feels way smoother.
It does. It does feel way smoother. Can you guess why it feels way smoother?
Because of the sealer.
That's right. 100%. It feels smooth because it's got that acrylic polymer on it. And it's smooth. It's almost like plastic. This one feels really smooth too, right? Yeah. This one also has a sealer on it. So what we have here is we have a Beacon Hill smooth paver in champagne with Unilock's, they call it EasyClean. Pretty cool, right? They call it EasyClean. That means that it comes from the factory with a sealer on it. Now this one is Beacon Hill Smooth in Opal. Do you like this color? Yeah? And it's a little bit rougher, right?
Yeah, because it doesn't have sealer.
That's right, because it doesn't have sealer. This one is smooth for a couple reasons. It's wet cast. Here you go, feel that one. Yeah, so it's wet cast, which means that there's a lot less bubbles in the concrete. You see the bubbles? There's only a few of them. And here, yeah, see that? And this is Richcliffe Pebble Taupe. And it's got a little bit of pink in it. But this one also comes with EasyClean. But the reason we're comparing it is because it's a wet cast paver, which means it's already a little bit smooth and less likely to soak in things like wine and ketchup and baking grease. So we're going to test this one out as well. But the main difference, these are like kind. So these are the same kind of pavers, just different colors. This one is sealed and this one is not. And we're going to see which one resists stains the best. Because ultimately, sometimes people have questions. Should I get a sealer? Should I not get a sealer? It's going to cost me extra money to put a sealer on. Do I want to spend the extra money? So we're going to show them if it's worth it. All right? So, who wants to spill some ketchup?
I want
You want some squirt some ketchup all over it. Some wine. Should be able to see it soaking up and darkening this paper. And should not darken that paper. All right, I'm gonna put some on here too. We're gonna see how well this stuff cleans up. So now that we've made a nasty mess, which do you think is gonna come out the cleanest? You think this one's gonna come out the cleanest? Why do you think that one's gonna come out the cleanest?
Because that one is way different than those two.
It is. It's different in a lot of different ways, isn't it? It's got the EasyClean on it, but it also has the the wet cast concrete. So
And
it's
look
got
at
double
this
trouble.
one's already soaking it up a lot.
It is. So let's do this. Do you want to help me wipe these off?
Yep.
All right. All right, so we finished drying off the pavers, right? Cleaning them up. And which one do you think did the best, Brooklyn? Oh, you think this one did best? Why do you think that one did best?
Because it looks cleaner than that one, and that one looks like it has a teensy bit red.
A teensy bit red. Maybe.
My side, it looks like a lot.
That's fair. That's fair. Why do you think this one's better?
Because it's red.
Fair enough. All right, so which one do you think did the worst? That one? What do you think did the worst? What? You think that's this one? Look at this one. This one got all the stains on it. This one didn't dry out, did it? It still got the bacon grease in the corner. Yeah. So that's all oil, and that's never gonna come back up. That's into the concrete now, so it's soaked in, and it's gonna look like it's wet all the time because there's grease in it. And you see all this brown in here, kind of the red from the wine and the ketchup that we spilled on it. Yeah. So I think the takeaway is it's definitely worth getting the EasyClean. Yeah. If you put a sealer on it, it looks like they stay quite a bit cleaner. Yeah. And even more so, I think that if we can go with a dark color and a sealed paver, that's like the best, right? Because this one not only is not going to soak in as much because it's wet cast, but it's also got the sealer and it's a darker color. Whereas the lighter colors, even if you do put a sealer on it, stuff is going to be more likely to make it look dirty, right? All right, so let me ask you this, Brooklyn. If you were going to get a paver patio, would you want to put sealer on it or would you not want to put sealer on it? You would like the sealer on it. Very good. Caden, if you were going to choose between sealer or no sealer, what would you choose? Sealer. You like the Ridgecliff Pebble Taupe, don't you? And you like the Beacon Hill Champagne? Fair enough. Well, it looks like I'm stuck with the stained one in the middle. Alright, so I guess the bottom line is definitely it's worth getting a sealer. Ultimately, this stuff, even if you get a proper stain remover for the paver, a lot of this grease is not going to come out, and even if it does, you're going to spend hours cleaning it. Better to spend an extra couple $100 up front, get something that's sealed or not such a light color. Best dark colors with the sealer, wet cast concrete. Doesn't look like anything would soak into that, does it? You could track your muddy boots on it, spill your wine on it, get grease on it, and it's gonna look brand new, always. Very cool. I guess that's it. So the bottom line is, get your paver patio sealed.